Good evening everyone and welcome to the TTTV channel for the TTFL League. I am your host with the most, Mark. We are back live and exclusive for the pre-season racing at the glorious race, the home of the British Grand Prix, Silverstone track. I hope you're okay and well. I hope you all miss me, and I'll be all here, except for next week. I will be there live next week at the GP, watching it live and exclusive there. But like I said, tonight is the pre-season race. This is going to be interesting stuff here because the first time ever for the 2019 game, and also this is going to be interesting stuff for the guys here because we've got some new drivers coming in, as well as the existing drivers who have contested from last season. But before I carry on, I will remind everyone, the TTFL League, just a reminder, TTFL League is the any assist league with TTL F1 being the restricted assists league. That's what I've been told by the TTG crew, aka Maze. I hope everyone's okay. Well, send us your thoughts. Have you missed the TTTV channel? Have you missed everything on there? What's everyone been doing lately? Just trying to see who's out ahead first. I think it might be. It's between Plaster and Crazy Legs. Now, before they start the actual qualifying lap on here, I will go through some of the stats quickly for the pre-season test as well. Let me just load up the video again, guys, because I don't know why this is not loading up for me. Sorry about this, guys. Just here we go. There, that's what it was after. Right, so just watching Plaster now doing his actual lapping now. Oh, okay. From the weather crew, I've been told it's going to be a dry race. Whatever happens, this is going to be interesting stuff here for the guys here. I'm trying to get the stats quickly before before Plaster does his lapping here. I might have to go into the first proper qualifying lap, like how to do the lap through Silverstone track around here. Now he's coming up to the start finishing line now, then coming up to, which is Abbey corner there, then into the farm corner now, then go to the village corner here, and then coming up to turn 4, which is the loop part here. Needs to get absolutely spot on here, whatever happens here. Then we come up to turn 5, which is the first DRS straight of the race tonight. Then we'll have to see what time he could do in the medium tyre. He's done a 28.2. Plaster, he's done a 28.2, sorry. Coming up to Brooklands corner, passing Lovefield now. Then coming up to the old star finishing line from you old uns there, always remember, from Woodcote corner. The old star finishing line here. Well, back in the day, they would call it Copse's corner, or Corpse's corner as I always call it, because everyone always goes wide at that corner there, whatever happens. They've come up to the famous part of the tracks, which is Maggots and then Beckett's. We've got yellow flags in sector 3 now, so it'll be interesting stuff to see what's happened there so far. But coming up to the second DRS straight now, passing Chapel, coming to the Hangar straight now, and then this is the famous last few corners here. We're coming to Stoke corner now. Then coming up to the start of the pit lane here, then coming up to the turn 16, then 17, which is Club Corner. Fancy a Club Biscuit as always, but what can Plaster do? That is a time at Silverstone, and that is what you're going to get with a 1:32.1. But Crazy Legs has done a 1:30.1. Oh, Sinclair's done a 1:30.1. What a lap there from Sinclair. Brilliant stuff, absolutely brilliant. Maximus done a 1:30.1. Three drivers are all within, well, actually 4 thousandths as a second between Crazy Legs and Sinclair. Madness stuff here, ladies and gentlemen, absolutely madness stuff here. Siege now, let me just try and get some stats up for you now. Before the pre-season, before the pre-season race, Siege was in top with a 128.9 on the soft tyre, which he's currently on at the minute, as in the tyre wear that he's on in the Renault car. So he'll need to do something, because last season Sinclair, out of nowhere, he was immense stuff, but Siege needs to step up again into the 2019 game to get that championship back in live, and get back into it, because Sinclair was just out of his world last season, and he did an absolute fantastic job here whatever happens. But like I said, it's just absolutely madness stuff here. But Siege, I'm sure Siege will, my tip for a guaranteed at least top 3 finish. But could he win the title? It's going to be anyone's game here tonight. It could be anyone's game. But it's going to be a long season for the guys here, so anything could happen here. Anything could happen here. But what can Siege do? Oh, 28.3! Brilliant stuff, absolutely brilliant. A 128.3 from Siege. He means business here in the pre-season race. I would have loved to see what happened next season in the race in round 1. Unfortunately, like I said, I won't be there to do the commentary. I will be there the following week in round 2. But like I said, what a lap there from Siege. Benfica did not do a lap in the practice race before tonight's pre-season race. But what can he do? Looks like he's on fire at the minute. Oh, 29.7. 1.4 seconds between himself and Siege. Madness stuff here. Absolutely madness stuff. We've got 12 drivers tonight. Jeffrey, what has he done? He did not participate in the practice race, so it'd be interesting to see what pace he could do. He's on the hard compound tyre. Now, what we always remember is the medium white coloured one, but I have to get used to like the soft tyres, the super softs like in the reds, and then softs in the yellows, and then the mediums on the white tyre stuff. But like I said, Siege did a 128.9. Linux, who's done a 145.1, he's just had a terrible lap there on there, but hopefully he'll bounce back whatever happens here. But he did a 129.4 on the yellow tyre mediums tonight. May said Lyrics, Siege, Darren, what's your season prediction? Ooh, I think Siege, Darren's definitely in the top 3. Oh, Jeffrey's just done a 131.8, but that was invalidated lap, so he'll have to do it again. But I don't think he'll have enough for the ERS mode, so he'll have to do whatever happens here. Graham 1980, see what he can do on here tonight. I will get the old results back from last season, coming up to season 5 of the TTFL, the Racing League as well. But like I said, my prediction, like I said, Siege, Darren definitely will be in the top 3, in no particular order. I'm very surprised based on Lyrics' time tonight, well, from the practice race. I think it's going to be close. If Benfica can be consistent, he could be a shot in the top 3. I mean, Crazy Legs has just done a fantastic lap as well, but it's anyone's race, it's anyone's season. But like I said, Siege has, for me personally, Siege has to bounce back after what happened last season. Bear in mind, it got down all the way to the end of the last race of the season, but I think he's on a verge here to try and bounce back here. What do you think, guys? What do you think is going to happen? What's your season predictions for this season based on what you've seen so far tonight? 8 minutes 43 left of the TTFL Racing League tonight. Graham has done a 131.3 on the soft tyres. That's a great time from Graham there. Obviously, the time that I was expecting, if you predicted it, would have been the 27s, 28s, whatever happens. But based on that, I think that'll be a massive call there. Alan Kay, will he have that special K moment here? He's on the soft tyre at the minute, so he's doing his lap in now. I hate that camera view. I don't know why. I just never like that camera view. Just looking at the side there, you just never know what's going to happen next. Oh, that beautiful Ferrari car just going past the turn 6, I believe. Passing Woodcote, then passing Lovefield. Sorry, we are passing Woodcote. You can tell I'm not with it tonight on that one. Has anyone? Gypsy George has done a 145.6 on the medium tire, so he will need to do that again. They got to be careful on the outside of Corpse's corner, I always call it. It's Corpse's corner by... oh, Crazy Legs! Crazy Legs! Yellow flag, sector 2. What has happened? We've got yellow, you can see on the left hand side, yellow flags there. Oh, he's crashed on the right hand side there, as you just see it on the screen there. He must have gone wide, lost it on Corpse's corner. That is the commentator's jinx on that situation there. Madness stuff. Sinclair's done a 29.1. Sinclair's done a 29.1. 8 tenths behind. Siege still. Maximus. Can Maximus do a maximum time to get back into the top 3? Whatever happens tonight. Oh, brilliant stuff. Absolutely brilliant here. Here we go. Can Maximus do it? He's 3 tenths slower than his best time. 130.4. But he's, like I said, 3 tenths slower on that lap there. And Kane's just laying some of the drivers through. Siege, I think Siege is doing his lap. Siege is doing his lapping at the minute. Just trying to see what's happening here so far. Siege just needs to be on top form, like I said, but I'm sure he will. If you just send a comment, guys, I do apologise, but the comment didn't come through properly. I don't think it's come through properly. Hopefully it'll come back. But like I said, it's going to be interesting stuff here. Whatever happens here. 5 minutes 40. 5 minutes 40 left of this fantastic qualifying of the TTFL Racing League. I'm going to come back to the stats from last season. Now, last season, if I remembered it right, I will go through the teams actually as well while we're going through the qualifying stuff. Let me just load up the... I should get this prepared. I should get this prepared if I can. TTFL. But yeah, just wait to see. But Crazy Legs would be absolutely fuming at that, because I think he would have got even quicker time. Maximus did a 1:29.6. We're getting to the 29s now for some of the drivers. They're getting to the 29s, but it's Siege who's on top form at the minute with a 28.3. Benfica's not going to improve his time. Plaster's 2 tenths quicker. He's 2 tenths quicker. But can he try and bounce back here? Like I said, Sinclair was on... He won the double last season. He won the driver... Well, I think he won the hat-trick as well. Did he? Did he win the hat-trick? I do apologise if I get it wrong. But I know he won the drivers, and I know he won the Challenge Cup as well. Sorry, the Classic Cup as well. I think it was Challenge or Classic Cup. I do apologise if I get this wrong. But it's been a while since I've come back into the commentary box, and I hope you guys are enjoying it so far. If you like, please make sure you like, subscribe to the TTFL, well, the TTTV channel, and make sure you follow all the Twitter channels as well for live updates of the... Oh, 130.2 from Plaster. Brilliant stuff. So he needs to get something into the 29s. Needs something to get into the 29s at the minute. I'm still going to try and see if Jeffrey can try and bounce back here. But yeah, Sinclair won. So far on the honours list, Sinclair has won the Drivers' Championship. He's won the Constructors, sorry. The Challenge Cup twice. That was it, the Challenge Cup, not the Classic Cup. My apologies. Spike did win the Drivers' and the Constructors twice. So this is just the history of it anyway. But let's just have a look at the famous one, which is, well, Classic Cup champion was Siege, who won it on that one. Oh, you can tell I'm not with it, guys. I'm trying to get all the stats, make sure we get them spot on here for you guys. But here we go. What can Jeffrey do? Jeffrey, 130.2. Good times. Good times here. So far, between 128 and 131 is the ones that they are in at the moment here. 2 minutes 23 left. Mays did a 131.2 on the medium tyre. Who else? Where's Benfica? Benfica, if he can get his consistency spot on, as I said earlier on in the stream, Maximus has retired. Maximus has retired. He feels like he can't do any more than that, which I don't blame him, but I think he could have got one more lap out of it. But yeah, anything could happen here, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, make sure you like, subscribe to the TTTV channel for not only for the F1 leagues, but also the Project Cars on the Saturday as well. But make sure you watch it live and exclusive on there as well. But this is quite interesting stuff here. I bet you missed me, guys, with watching the well, doing the commentary for the TTFL league as well. Gypsy George has retired from the session, so it feels like 1 minute 45 he can't improve on that, but hopefully he will bounce back as quickly as possible here. We are coming into the 1 minute marker now. Can Sinclair beat Siege's time? Can Siege improve his time? He's getting even quicker. Or can he get into the 27s? It will be a push, but this will be fantastic stuff here. Whatever happens here, Mays is retired. May the force be with him in 9th place. So he feels like he can't improve from 131.2 on the medium tyre. So what can Siege do? And a little bit hitting the curbs there, but can he try and bounce back? Oh, just! He misses out into the 27s, but what a lap there from Siege. Brilliant stuff. Oh, missed it. Bad timing with the countdown. That was bad timing. Thank God it's the pre-season stuff. But like I said, this is absolutely fantastic stuff here. Sinclair's on the outlap, but he did not have enough time to do the lap. So he won't improve his time. Lyrics has retired from the session. You've all missed the countdown. They've all stopped the fans of the Crystal Maze. But like I said, we have finally finished the pre-season qualifying and the glorious race of the British Grand Prix. Here are your short qualifying results for the British Grand Prix for the TTFL Racing League. You got Siege in first, Sinclair is in second, Benfica in third, Maximus in fourth, Plaster in fifth, Crazy Legs in sixth, Jeffrey is in seventh, Alan Kay is in eighth, Mays is in ninth, S. Graham 98 in 10th, Lyrics in 11th, and Gypsy George, not Curious George, but Gypsy George is in 12th place. But what a time there from Siege for 128. He just misses out on the 27s. Fantastic stuff there. Like I said, that was a great qualifying lap. Great qualifying from Siege, but Sinclair would be absolutely fuming because I don't know whether he was just trying to warm up his tyres to build up or something, or he definitely did not had enough time to do the qualifying. But like I said, Siege is on fire. Can this be the catalyst to try and bounce back on his try to get his championship, Drivers' Championship, back on track here. Because Sinclair's the one to watch now. He's the man to look, the wanted man on here, whatever happens here. But if you like it so far, please make sure you like, subscribe to the TT TV channel. We will be doing the formation lap. There will be 26 laps of the just get the tyres stuff ready. So yeah, just try and make sure get the spot on here, live and exclusive. But like I said, Siege did absolutely fantastic stuff here. Mace is the only one in the top 10 who's had the mediums. Lyrics has gone for the medium tyre. Gypsy George has just gone straight to the softs. What we always remember is the super soft tyre, the red tyre, as we always remember from last season. If you sent any comments, guys, I don't know if the comments are working, so I do apologise. I will have a look at it in a minute, but I don't know if the comments are working, so if it's not, I do apologise, but hopefully we'll bounce back on that one. Send us your comments, guys. What do you think's going to happen tonight? Do you think Siege will hold on to get the win and also the fastest lap to get the hat trick tonight, or do you think Sinclair will spoil the party here? Or do you think the outsiders of Benfica, Maximus, Plaster, out of the top 5, try and get a fantastic start here? You need to get a good start here with the 2019 game. I always remember that anyway. But, like I said, this is the home of the British Grand Prix. The home of the British Grand Prix, and I can't wait for it. This is the pre-season race, the only pre-season race before we kick off for round 1 next week. So it's make or break, whatever happens here. The guys will be all set and ready to go. Like I said, Siege and Maze are in the Renault car. Sinclair and Sinclair is in, which I believe is the Toro Rosso. Benfica and Alan Kay is in there. Ah, Gomez, how you doing, mate? You alright? Hope you're okay and well. We're going to kick off in a minute now. We've got 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 red lights. And we are go, go, go. Great start there from the drivers here. Oh, this could be a belter. I hate this camera view because you don't know what's going to happen next. Oh, Benfica moves up to 2nd. Sinclair might drop down to 4th here if he needs to watch out here. So, oh my God, what happened there from the Force India of Jeffrey there? He went wide and went back into the track. Really caught, like, a bit dangerous there. Didn't want to cause any action. Well, didn't want to cause any collisions there. But the Haas driver of Maximus trying to close in. Mace has moved up to 8th. Maximus moves up to 3rd. Sinclair drops down to 4th here. Bye. So Sinclair's having a shocking start here of the pre-season race at the home of the British Grand Prix. This is a madness stuff. We've got a couple of battles going on here. We've got Jeffrey trying to close in on Plaster here. Oh, who's that? Maximus. Maximus retired. Something's happened there at the corpse's corner. Oh, what's happened to Jeffrey? Jeffrey's either got, I don't even got punted or got hit or what, I don't know, but that is absolute shocking start from some of the drivers there. I don't know what happened to Maximus, so I think we've got yellow flag set to 2 still. So Sinclair goes back up to 3rd at the minute. Siege is pulling away from Benfica with a 1.6 gap here. He's on the fastest lap of 135.5. Whatever happens here. Ah, Ivan, sorry. I just seen Gomez there. Ivan, how you doing, mate? You're right. I hope you're going well. Just trying to see if there's any action going on. We've got Lyrics to try to close it. Oh, Plaster! Jeffrey's got a 5 second stop penalty for speed in the pit lane. Lyrics, what a move there! I'm not sure what happened to Plaster, but what a move there for Lyrics. Brilliant stuff, absolutely brilliant. But Lyrics is trying to holding on to 4th. from the DRS. Well, like I said, the DRS is not going to open yet till the next lap. Whatever happens here. Oh my days. Maximus has left the session. So Jeffrey's got a 5-second stop go. Penalty, whatever happens here. Fate. We've got a fan here. Pauletta, how you doing, mate? You're alright, hope you're going well. Benfica's doing really well at the moment. He did a great qualifying and he had a great start in the first lap of the race here. But Crazy Legs might have a chance here on Plaster here for 5th place. Plaster needs to do something here. He's both... No! Crazy Legs on the higher ERS mode. Then Plaster. Plaster's already on the not the leanest one. Not lean, but not just lean. Siege is not the fastest level, 132 flat here. So DRS is now enabled. DRS is now enabled here. We've got a couple of battles going on here. We've got Sinclair and Benfica, which I want to try and see what happens with this battle here. This could be a... Oh, Jesus, Louise Mace is trying to get onto Crazy Legs there. But Crazy Legs still holding on. Plaster still holding on as well. But where's Sinclair? Benfica's already gone for the defensive move here. It looked like he was going back into the racing line there, just at the last minute.com for Benfica there. But Crazy Legs still holding on for 6. Mace tried to do everything possible on the medium tyre. Lyrics is doing really well here at the minute because he's on the medium tyre. The tyre wear, now, from what I remember back in the 2018 game, you could do a 1 stop? No, 2 stops. Definitely a 2, well, 1 or 2 stops. Definitely a 1 stop because of this is the longest pit entry in the F1 calendar. Oh my God, Sinclair, Benfica! Jeez Louise! Madness stuff here. Absolute madness. Crazy Legs. Crazy Legs side by side with Plaster. 2 in a bend. Oh, contact! Contact between Plaster and Crazy Legs. Contact between Plaster and Crazy Legs. To be fair though, Plaster was going back onto the track, hit onto Crazy Legs, and Plaster unfortunately was the unluckiest driver and he had to spin out on that one. Whatever happens here, we've got a couple of battles going on. Alan Kay got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. He didn't want that at all. He did not want that at all. We got a 3-car battle. Gypsy George has got a 3-second time penalty. He's also retired from the session. We might have a 3 in a bed. We might have a 3 in a bed. Oh my God, 4th. Oh, Lennox. Oh no. Go on. Oh, he could do it if he beats a QC. Oh, this could be a belter. What a move. Oh, what a move there for Lyrics. Brilliant stuff. Absolutely brilliant. I've already lost my voice. Already lost my voice. Madness stuff. He's on fire at the minute, Lyrics. Now, like I said, Maze it's one of the drivers on the predictions of the race for the... Oh, madness stuff here. Oh, absolutely brilliant stuff. Absolutely brilliant. But yeah, Sinclair's doing everything possible here on 4th place. But Benfica's really struggling in at the minute here because of the tyre wear. Lewis is more definitely going to have an opportunity on Benfica. Not sure when, but it could be soon. Still watching this battle. Still watching this battle here. Alright. Still watching this window here. Still watching this battle here. Oh my God, this is a madness stuff here. Good evening to Wilco. How you doing, mate? You alright? Oh, Lyrics! What a move! What a move there! Brilliant stuff. Absolutely brilliant. Benfica's lost out from 2nd to 3rd. Body move. Oh, madness stuff here. Madness stuff. But Sinclair moves up. 2 in a bed. Brilliant stuff. Absolutely brilliant. Oh, what a move there. Oh, brilliant stuff. Absolutely brilliant. I'm already lost my voice. And we're already on lap 5 and 26 of the TTFL Racing League on the Friday nights. Good evening to everyone. Recon, how you doing, mate? You alright? Hope you came well. Crazy Legs, Gypsy George and Maximus are the unfortunate DNFs. Whatever happens here. Let's go with our next Leclerc. Felipe was saying, Wilco, Yelma. Yeah, it's good. No worries. Benfica. Oh, Benfica's lost it on the last corner there, but this could compromise here. Sinclair needs to do something here on from fourth place. He might have a chance here. Benfica's really struggling at the minute. Graham's got a 5 second penalty for speed in the pit lane. Jelma. No worries, Reek. No worries. Yeah, Yelma. You're like Yaman, but Yelma. I'll be slightly spot on that one, mate. Oh, Sinclair. Oh, he might have a chance here. Graham's gone into the pits because of that. He's already got a 5 second for speeding in the pit lane. That'll be added to his time at the end of this race. You could do one stop around here because of the 30-second gap. So they need to plan it out perfectly here. If Siege can get those tyres as long as possible to do the same as the medium tyre, this will be a madness stuff. This will be fantastic stuff here. Sinclair's got everything possible here through McIntyre and Beckett's coming up to Chapel Corner. Then coming up to Hanger Straight now. Chance for the DRS straight now. Coming up, we've got side by side moment here. Sinclair, a little bit of contact there, but Sinclair's gone back into third place. No! Oh, Benfica's lost the car. Benfica has lost the car. He's not going to the pits. He's not going to the pits. I thought he would have had to gone in there because of that. I don't know if there was any contact there after that bit, or his car's completely lost there. But whatever happens here, he'll have to do something back here. Now we're on lap 7:26. I'll go through some of the driver stuff from the previous, well, not previous, but like the new season coming up. So, let me just load it up again. While the gap is, I mean, tell us your thoughts, guys. What do you think is going to happen? Who do you think is your top 3 season predictions, shall we say? Felipe. Oh, thank you very much, mate. Much appreciated. I do try. I try and make sure I don't lose my voice completely so I can still carry on commentating and stuff. But like I said, I hope you guys are okay. Well, make sure you like and subscribe to the TTTV channel for the TTFL Racing League. This is the only league that does the Any Assist League for, like I said, on the Friday nights on here. But bear in mind, they also do the Project Cars League on the Saturdays, but also they do the other F1 leagues of the TT F1 on the Tuesdays and TT F2 on the Thursdays, I believe. So, let me get the drivers and the standings as such, whatever happens here. Now, like I said, send us your predictions, guys. What do you think is going to happen tonight? Do you think, at the moment, Lyrics could have a chance here to try and close in on Siege at the moment here? The closest battle we've got at the moment is Maze on Graham. Graham, whatever happens here. Recon says it's the other way around, mate. Oh, okay. What, meow? 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 Not meow. Like a cat meow. The other way around. I did, like I said, I'm useless at, saying that the proper name. So you can, if you like it, please make sure you like. That's all I ask. I know Mace could have a chance here on Graham here because Graham's already pitted. Same with Mace, so Mace could have a chance here on Graham here. Wilco says, I know what is going to happen. Jeffrey's not going to win. I know. He was unfortunate there. Right. Right, to see what happens here now on this situation. May's going to have a chance of closing in. Siege has pitted already. Here. So, interesting stuff here. Whatever happens at this situation here. So, Mays could have a chance here. Siege, Sinclair have pitted already. So, still watching this battle here. It's interesting to see what tyre wear they've gone for as well. So Siege has gone for the medium tyre, same with Sinclair. Benfica's gone ahead already, but might have a chance here on. Plaster's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. He didn't want that at all. He did not want that at all. Wilco says Linux has a great race. He is at the minute. He'll be the one to watch actually, depending on where he will come out against Siege. You could do a soft medium or a soft hard or hard medium, depending on the tyre wear on the setups that you've got on your car as well. Like I said, Mays and Siege are joining forces again in the Renault for this season, so be interested to see if they will try and get the constructors this season. But I think the talking point at the moment here is, would Siege, Sinclair, it's those two drivers, but Linux could be a good outsider for the Drivers' Championship this season, if you can keep that up anyway. What do you think, guys? Do you think, May said earlier, Linux, Siege and Sinclair in no particular order for the top three for the season predictions. Oh, Mace has got outside. Chance now for side by side through Maggots and Beckett. Benfica's pitted. Benfica has pitted. But Mace is doing everything he can on the hanger straight now. Side by side with the two. Oh my God. Graham's just jumped his car there. His car's just jumped out of nowhere. So that would have scared me there, because like I said, Mace would be thinking, where is he on track there? But luckily got past. Alan Kay has pitted as well. So Benfica, Alan Kay. So Benfica's already got ahead. So Mays and Graham. Alan Kay still in the pits. Where's that? Yeah, Alan Kay still in the pits. Whatever happens here. Sorry about that. My microphone was playing up there just. So what can Graham do here? Graham, we've got a yellow flag set to Sinclair. Sinclair's retired from the session. What has happened? Don't tell me that was by Corpse's corner. Or Corpse's corner. Will that be a safety car? It is at Corpse's corner. Alan Kay's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Where's the car? Oh my God! It's on the left-hand side, Sinclair. So, Sinclair is out of the race here. He was on the left-hand side of where the debris was at this situation here. So Sinclair, we started with 12 and we finish with, well, at the moment we will finish with 8 so far in this race. Graham's got a chance to try and close in on Mays now for 4th place. So this is the only closest battle we've got. Linux needs to improve his time. He needs to get within over 30 seconds if he wants to stand any chance to try and get the gap over Siege to try and win this race. Bear in mind though, he will go for the soft tyre. He could go for the soft tyre. Sinclair's left the session. I would not be surprised after what happened there, because I would have been absolutely frustrated there. After, it's annoying that you get all that practice and then that mistake happens. And the same what happened with Crazy Legs and Gypsy George and Maximus on the first lap as well at Cups. That's going to be one of the dangerous corners in the 2019 game for Silverstone track, whatever happens here. But if you're liking it so far, guys, send us your comments. What do you think's going to happen? I mean, what have you been doing in the break? What have you done anything nice during the break? I mean, we're on lap 12 or 26 of the TTFL Racing League. We've got 14 laps left. 14, 15 laps of the race left there. But let me just check the stops. Linux, correct me if I'm wrong. If I get it wrong with the naming convention, sorry. I'm just absolutely useless. Unless it's like rhyming, like may the Force be with him in Star Wars. That was like, you know, sound like a Sean Connery moment, like a James Bond moment on that one. But Graham has got a chance to try close in on the maze. You probably think I'm a mad lunatic during the commentary box, but whatever happens here, Graham has got a chance to try and close it. He's got a little bit of a better tyre wear. Yellow flag set to 3. Yellow flag set to 3. So something must have... Safety car! What has happened? We've got a safety car from the 3rd sector. I'm trying to see who was the... Well, Alan Kay was near there, so something must... I don't know if he's lost a bit of his front wing. No, it's still intact from what I could see there, but Lyrics could overtake Alan Kay here. I think we have to wait and see what happens here. Would the safety car... Ah, here we go, there's the safety car. Luckily, the safety car has come out here. Now, the reason why I said that before, when I was commentating somewhere else, luckily they fixed this, but Alan Kay's disqualified from session, ignoring yellow flags. What? All he did went past the safety car. He would have been lapped. I don't get that at all. I was saying the safety car got stuck in the pits at one point, but luckily it's not, as you can see. So Mays has got the free pit stop to try and get back in, but that's a bit of a shock from the safety car, whatever happens here. Alan Kay will be absolutely fuming at that. He'll be absolutely fuming at that. I can't believe there's a disqualification from that. Yeah, it said disqualification on my screen. I don't know if that's 100% true or what, but that's what it says on my screen. But he still looks like he's still there. But so Siege has got a chance here. Lyrics will be absolutely fuming because... Oh no, he's going to the pits. Lyrics is going to the pits. Now, if my calculations are correct... Oh God. I'm not saying when this baby hits 88 miles per hour. Yeah, his Lyrics did pit just because he should have pitted probably about a lap or two before, but he needed to get that gap because there was a 5-second gap. Siege would have been ahead by 5 seconds, but bear in mind Lyrics is on the quicker tyre. So Benfica would go ahead of Lyrics, but where's Graham? Graham's in 4th at the minute. But where's Lyrics? Lyrics will get ahead of the pack, so he will get back into the top 3. So hopefully that's answered the questions there for you, Wilco. If I get it wrong, Jeffrey's got a 5 seconds penalty for speed in the pit lane. I think he's had more. I think he's had another penalty as well. It's madness stuff here. So the guys are already at Luffield corner at the moment, but where's Lyrics? Lyrics is trying and push as quickly as possible here. So he'll join in. Actually, this is a great opportunity for Limix to try and overtake Benfica and Siege for the win tonight. So, but it's good to see that it's not spread out anymore. But that was a bit random from Alan Kay's car, and well, he had a disqualification on my screen. Now I don't know if he's still here, I don't know if he's there or what, but madness stuff. But Mays drops down to 7, Plaster moves up to 6. So these guys are going to have to do a lot of work in here to try and get back into the... I'm not sure if the safety car's going in, but I think another lap, I think they'll be back to there, but there'll be more cars than the top 4 to join into the join in this pack here. But yeah, look, are you doing the race so far, guys? Send us your likes so far. Oh, who was that? Graham's pitted. He's got a 5-second penalty for speed in pit lane. It looked like it was a Renault that went in, which is Siege, but Siege is saying, well, there's no point in me going out, sorry, go back into the pits to get the soft tyre, because I'll be stuck at the back between Graham, Alan Kay and Plaster and Mays as well. So where's Alan Kay coming out now? Alan Kay, Plaster, where's Graham? Still in the pits now. So I did say within this lap they'll be within the cars coming up. They're not that far away actually, to be fair, but absolutely madness stuff here. Even I've nearly lost my voice during the first few laps of the race. We nearly had a 3 in a bed. We definitely had a couple of 2 in a beds moments. Now you probably think, why do I say 2 in a beds? 3 in a beds, like those catchphrases. You probably think, what the hell's those? There was a game show called Bullseye, the darts game show in England, UK, back in the 80s, 90s, and the late great Jim Bowen, who was the host then, there was a prize board for the contestants they have to shoot at the dartboard, and it says, the black and in the red, none of this is game but 2 in a bed. And I just thought, oh, that might work. Try and have a go at putting that comment in and see if it works. Right, safety car is in this lap. Safety car is in this lap. This is a fascinating stuff here. All 8 drivers. This is like, we've done the first half. Now this will be the second half of the race. See, just slowly trying to give them. Oh. See, just pulling away. So Linux is going to have a chance here. Oh, Linux is nearly close. Oh, the Benfica. I hate the camera view because you don't know what's going to happen next. Benfica's already got defensive. Side. Linux has moved. What a move! What a move! Brilliant stuff. Absolutely brilliant. Magnifico. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Gypsy George has left the session. Graham has moved up to 6. No. Oh, the 2 Red Bulls, that gives them wings. But they're not doing everything they can. The 2 teammates battling out here. Plaster, 2 in a... No. We might have a 3. We might have a 3. Oh, come on. We could have had a 3 in a bed. They're still going for the 2 in a bed. Still for the Red Bulls. That gives them wings. Brilliant stuff. Oh, no. No, no, no. Plaster, Graham. Contact between the 2 Red Bulls. I was going to say that was fantastic battle between the 2 drivers, the 2 teammates. They're going to be absolutely livid. Absolutely livid. Yellow flag set to 2. Plaster has left the session as he cannot carry on during the race. But Lewis has got a chance for Siege. Oh, what a move. Oh, what a move there from Lyrics. Boy. Even I'm losing my voice here, but this is a chance now for Lyrics to win the race now with those tyres. Lyrics done the fastest lap of 1:31 flat there. Brilliant stuff. Mays could have a chance here on Alan Kay. Baku. I'm a bit confused, Yvonne. What do you mean by Baku? Sorry. Mays. Oh, what a move from Mays! Brilliant stuff. Graham has got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. He didn't want that at all. He did not want that at all. Mays has got a chance in the top 3. Brilliant stuff. But yeah, fantastic driving here from Mays. Alan Kay. Alan Kay needs to do something there to try and bounce back into this. Okay. Sorry, Ivan. My apologies. It says Red Bulls collide. Yeah, I know what you mean. No. I was just thinking what he was on about with Baku. Sorry, I do apologise. But like I said, you can tell I'm not with it. It's the pre-season race. Jeffrey's got a chance here to try and get onto Alan Kay for 4th place here. They've got another 9 to 10 laps left of the TTFL Racing League tonight. DRS is now enabled has brought back after the safety car has come here now. Now, are you going to put your money's worth? Will there be half of the drivers remaining? Benfica has pitted again for 5 seconds speed in the pit lane. Jeffrey's got a chance. Oh, madness stuff! Absolutely madness stuff. Chance now for Jeffrey. Jeffrey's got a chance. Henny! Move! What a move there from Jeffrey. Brilliant stuff. Absolutely brilliant. Madness stuff. Absolutely madness stuff. There's been some brilliant overtakes. Actually, guys, who do you think's your driver of the day so far? Who's been your driver of the day? Coming up to 8 laps remaining. Who's been your driver of the day so far, or your top 3 drivers of the days? But yeah, just still watching Jeffrey. Jeffrey could have a chance here on Mays now for 3rd place. Alan Kay looks like he's struggling. I don't know if he's trying to save ERS, whatever happens here, but he's struggling at the minute. I can see the tyre wear's not changed on the screen. So on my screen it looks like he's on the soft tyre, but on the, I don't know if he's on the actual medium tyre. I think he's on the medium tyre at the moment here, but I'm just following what it is on the screen there, as in the top left hand side with interval. Lyrics is in the lead in 1st place. You've got Siege, the runner-up drivers the drivers championship from last season is in 2nd place. Mays the 4-speed with him in 3rd place at the minute, so he's doing a fantastic job there. Jeffrey's doing really well, to be fair, in 4th. Alan Kay is in 5th, S. Graham is in 6th, and Benfica is in 7th place. Ivan says, no problem, mate, excellent commentating. Oh, cheers for that, mate, no worries, thank you very much for that. Trying everything I can before my voice completely goes. But Jeffrey's, this is the only closest battle we've got Jeffrey closing in on Mays for 3rd. So Jeffrey could have a podium here if he can play his cards right. But this could be a belter here. Obviously, he's a lap younger than Mays' tyre wear situation, but whatever happens here, this has been a great pre-season. Maximus, Gypsy, Crazy Legs, Sinclair and Plaster would need to think, like, before next week's round 1 of the full-on TTFL race tonight, the league starting next week. Unfortunately, as I said earlier on in the stream, I am not there because I'll be at the home of the British Grand Prix, as we're watching now. But we'll be there live and exclusive, so it'll be a fantastic event there. But like I said, here's a question for you guys: Do you like the F1 so far this season, the real life F1, or do you think there should be some more changes coming up soon? What's your thoughts, guys? Just send us your comments, guys, coming in. We're on lap 20-26. Benfica's done the fastest lap of 1:30.8. So that's a cracking time there on the soft tyre by Benfica. Benfica did a brilliant qualifying lap, but I think his tyre wear is absolutely knackered after that. But this is a good pace for everyone, to be fair, to see what situation will be for the guys here, because Lyrics, Siege, Sinclair hopefully does not do that for the rest of the season. Down Sinclair hopefully won't do that all the rest of the season, because he did a magnificent drive last season in the Drivers' Championship. But like I said, Siege is on. He wants to try and get the title back onto his hands and stuff. But Lyrics has got. I think he'll be the outsider for me personally. Lyrics is the outsider for me to win this race, but also an outsider to win the Drivers' Championship this season, for season 5. I can't believe season 5, madness stuff here. But can I just say a massive thank you to, like I said, Maze and the guys from the TT Esports, TTG Esports, for their, for giving me the opportunity to do the commentary stuff for them from last season and also for this season as well. I hope you enjoyed, guys, because I'll be here for the TTFL every Friday night, except for next week, obviously. But we should be back for the majority of the races as well. But Jeffrey's got a chance here for the podium here. This will be a fantastic ride here, fantastic drive. Ride for a drive on that one. But here we go, Maggins and Beckett corner, then come up to Chapel corner now, then DRS straight now for the Hanger straight now. Chance now is under a second between himself and Mays. Mays needs to do something there. Links is still the fastest lap for this time now for 1:30.7. Boy, 1:30.7. Mays is struggling. Mays looks like he's struggling at the minute. Both of them are on less ERS percentages from what I'm seeing on the screen here, but Mays is doing everything he can to keep the Renault team into the podium stuff for this season. I'm not sure if I'm doing the podium questions tonight. I've not been told anything about it, but I know I'll definitely be doing the podium questions in the league stuff in 2 weeks' time. But I'm not sure if I'm doing it tonight, so I've not been told anything about it. So Jeffrey's got a chance here, passing Lovefield, and then come to Woodcote corner, the old star finishing line back in the old days of the F1 for all you old uns there. Passing Corpses corner. I think that's what's happened there. See, Jeffrey went sliding there just. That must have happened between Maximus, Sinclair, from those two drivers especially, had that mistake earlier on in the race. Benfica's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Madness stuff here. Jeffrey needs to do something here. We're on lap 20, well, these guys are still on lap 22, but we're technically lap 23 of 26. 3 laps remaining of the TTFL Racing League tonight. And also make sure you like, subscribe if you like this race so far, and make sure you get up, check the Twitter pages for the latest updates, so that you all make sure you get there live and updated as well. I'm not sure if you can hear my commentary, guys, but hopefully it's all okay. I will try and turn down the game next time, but like I said, this is the first properly commentary I've done in the new 2019 game. So hopefully you guys will enjoy it, whatever happens here. So Jeffrey's struggling at the minute. He was under a second, but Mays is slowly trying to pull away. So he's got more ERS mode than Jeffrey at the minute. So at the moment, Linux is doing really well here to finish first, if it stays like this. But anything could happen in the next few laps. Look what happened. I did not expect anyone to be at... I was joking about Corpse's corner, the deadly corner I always call it. But I didn't mean to say that that was going to happen for two of the drivers tonight, from Sinclair and from Maximus tonight. So Mays is slowly pulling away from Jeffrey now. Alan Kay's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. I think Graham's got at least 5 seconds worth of penalties, I think. So Alan Kay, unless he's got more than 5 seconds, he will still stay in 5th place tonight. So at the moment here, Linux is holding on for first. Siege is in second. Mays is in third. Jeffrey's in fourth. Alan Kay's in fifth. Graham's in sixth. And Benfica is in 7th place. Plaster, Sinclair, Crazy Legs, Gypsy George and Maximus, they've all had a DNF. Alan Kay, what's happened to Alan Kay? Alan Kay spun. Alan Kay has spun on the last corner here. I don't know if that's him still going, but earlier on he had a DSQ for ignoring yellow flags. So I don't know if he's still driving still, or because he would have said on there, to be fair, but he's still driving. That was a bit weird from the... Oh, that was a bit weird. I just saw there, changing the tyre wear on the colours there. But Jeffrey still trying everything he can to try and close in on Mays, but I think this is what you see is what you're going to get, whatever happens here. But unless Jeffrey does something out of the blue in the next 2 more laps here. We're on lap 25-26, the penultimate lap of the TTFL, the pre-season race, and the glorious race of the British Grand Prix. Passing Club Corner now, fancy a Club Biscuit. Not risking it for a biscuit here, but he's gone on the curb there, so that may lose a little bit more time there. Well, actually he's gained about 3/10 here now. So here we go, what can come up to the village, sorry, the loop corner now. They're coming to turn 5 now, the first ERS straight. Now Jeffrey needs to do something. He'll be under a second. Yes, he's under a second at the minute. But what's happened to Mays? Jeffrey's gone quicker with 0 ERS, but Mays was on ERS 2. I don't know if he was on 0 before I went to see him. Benfica's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. So Benfica should, well, I believe he's got guaranteed at least 3 penalties. So if he tries to get closer to Alan Kay, which could be a possibility with the 2 Ferraris. So Alan Kay, oh my days! Oh! That's a weird one. We've got, as you just seen, we had a yellow tyre at the back and the red tyre at the front. That is banned. That's banned. Williams did that before, I think, a few seasons ago, where they put the wrong tyre in. Everyone put, I think it was Bottas's car. So now the 2 Ferraris are battling out here, but I want to try and get on to Jeffrey and Mays. We're on the final lap here of the TTFL Racing League. Can Alan Kay get back into 6th place, or would Benfica do everything possible to hold on? He holds on there for 6th place. Jeffrey's got a chance. Where's Lyrics? Lyrics is coming through Maggott and Beckett, I believe. Yes, he's coming through Beckett's corner now. But where's Jeffrey? Jeffrey's coming up too. Woodcould. Chance for third here for Jeffrey. No, this is like Vettel and Alonso. Oh, nearly. Mays holds on. Mays holds on for third. But he needs to do something here. But before I go back to them, massive congratulations to Lyrics, who's just won the pre-season race. Fantastic racing from him. He'll be the one to watch for this season of the TTFL Season 5. Siege finishes second. Where's Jeffrey? He's got to get ahead. He's got to get ahead on the next few corners. Otherwise, Mays will hold on to finish third. Unless these two have got penalties. Mays holds on for third. But that was a quite... Jeffrey's lost fuel. But Jeffrey's got a 5-second time penalty for unserved. That will be from the speed in the pit lane earlier on. Alan Kay could have a chance here on Benfica now. Siege, like I said, Siege finishes second, but Siege will need to watch out for Sinclair and Linux for this season. Oh! Alan Kay needs to do something. Benfica, Graham has got a 5-second time penalty for unserved penalty. So Benfica will have loads of penalties, but depends if Alan Kay's got penalties as well. Alan Kay would back up to 6th. Benfica drops down to 7th because of penalties galore. So Lyrics, fantastic racing from him, fantastic stuff from him. Again, he'll be the one to watch. He's been brilliant stuff today. He took the tyre wear well, and he took it with ease on that. And he did. I thought he lost out on the safety car, but no, he played well there, played his cards right, and he pulled out the ace to win the poker on that one, to win the card trick here. But Siege finishes second and May, so the good positive point there for the Renault team here. Here are your race classification for the British Grand Prix for the TTFL Racing League. You got Lennox in first, you got Siege in second, Mays in third, Jeffrey in fourth, Graham in fifth, Alan Kay in sixth, Benfica in seventh, Plaster, Sinclair, Crazy Legs, Gypsy George and Maximus, they've all had a DNF during the race. So I'm just going to put the penalties in case the stewards need to have a look at that. But brilliant one from Linux there. Actually, top 3 have not had a penalty, so that fair play to those 3. Fantastic stuff there. Mays there saying thank you, like the racing flag there. Mays, if you're there, just a quick one. Do you want me to do the questions, or do you want me to start on that during the league stuff? Maybe I should have asked this at the time. Just waiting for comments. I'm not sure if I'm asking them to join in. Up to you, mate. I'm gonna leave it for now. I'll do the proper question stuff in 2 weeks' time. This is just the pre-season, so anything could happen here tonight. So, like I said, I'd like to say massive thank you to the guys here. It's been a great race, whatever happens here. My thoughts for the race tonight. Madness stuff here at the British Grand Prix. Siege, Sinclair, the top 2 drivers from last season battling out, but Siege was the one that was out of the top 2 hold on during the race, but Sinclair made a mistake doing Corpse's corner. So hopefully that does not compromise, like affect his what do you call it, or hopefully that doesn't lose his momentum. That's the one. Hope he doesn't lose his momentum from last season to joining into this season. Yeah, but the guys that they'll be thinking that I'll be joining them, but I'm not. I'm just going to stop the stream in a minute. But one to watch out for is Linux. If I say it wrong, I do apologise, but that's how I pronounce it anyway. But he's the one to watch. If I had to pick a driver of the day, my personal driver of the day, I think Linux is the one who played his cards right and he did a fantastic run. But Siege will be, he's got his hands full on Sinclair and now Linux for the Drivers' Championship this season. But bear in mind, Jeffrey's done well to try and attack into the top 3 tonight, but Mays has done well, to be fair, tonight. Siege finishes second, Mays finishes in third, so the two Renaults finishes in the two Renaults finishes in the top 3. I do apologise if you hear any background noises. Hopefully that will stop. But like I said, I'd like to thank all the drivers. I'd like to thank you guys in the comments. But thank you very much, guys. Much appreciated. Again, I won't be here next week because I'll be live at the British Grand Prix. But I will be at I'll be in the round 2 of the TTFL season 5. But thank you very much, guys, and always remember, always remember, stay classy. See you later, guys. Take care of yourselves. Bye bye.